Okay, guys, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started here. You can feel free. I have a partner that's on with me. His name's Reddy.
Hello,
And
everyone.
so if I can't answer the question, hopefully he can. And if neither one of us can, we'll tell you. So, uh, so just a little bit about myself. I've been involved in a lot of different businesses in my life, but I've been pretty heavily involved with internet marketing. I handle 2 or 3 national dumpster companies, and over the years, I've handled the marketing for 6 different national franchises. And today, I'm majorly focused with businesses that go to their customers. So an example, that would be a dumpster company, like appliance repair guys. And I'm pretty much an expert when it comes to Google Maps and some unique ways to market. I do a lot of social media marketing too. So, but this event's going to be strictly about marketing on YouTube. So, we'll get started. So this is the agenda tonight. It's how to be at the top of YouTube for any keyword search. How to do SEO, the search engine optimization on your YouTube videos. How to effectively write titles for your videos with keywords. The importance of thumbnails. How to use tags to get more views. How to do a playlist. How to do interlinking playlists to get more views. We'll talk about outsourcing your business. Like right now, today, I have 14 full-time people that work for me in India. Almost all of them are college graduates, and the cost of that labor cost compared to using somebody in the US is ridiculously much lower. And I've been doing that since 2006, right in that range. We're going to talk about how you can use posting embeds into high domain sites will boost your YouTubes up. And then I'm going to talk to you if anybody's got any interest in us helping them do it, and that'll be at the end. But I want to make sure that you understand everything to do to be able to get yourselves up there. So, and I'm open to you guys stopping me and asking questions. If it gets too many questions, then I might have everybody mute themselves just to get through everything. So, so there's some pretty simple things that you can do when you're building a website, and you do a lot of stuff on Google, and Google owns YouTube. It used to be that if you had the right keywords and a title or something, that you could move it up, and that's changed a lot over the years. But inside YouTube, what you want to show up for in a search, if you can put that into the title, and it doesn't have to be in the same order, and I'll show you that in a minute, but if you can put your keywords into the title, and they allow you 100 characters in the title, so you can sometimes even repeat keywords in a certain way. And I'll show you, we'll go live and I'll show you that. Then that's key to taking your YouTubes, once you have a YouTube created, and to be able to then take that YouTube and post it to a lot of Facebook groups, post it to any kind of social media that you can. We have software where we use Twitter, and we use, I use in the real estate world, I use a site called Active Rain. It's a real estate site, Tumblr. And on our YouTubes, we post to over 600 high domain ranking sites, the embeds, and that majorly helps us push them up to the top. Let's go on. So here's a site like in in Michigan, there's a lot of people competing for like Michigan wholesaling. So the actual key search phrase here is real estate wholesaling in Michigan. I'm right here in the third spot. If you watch that search phrase, real estate wholesaling in Michigan, and I'll be glad to do a challenge with anybody. In the next 2 months, that'll go into the #1 spot, and it's controllable. And I'm going to try to give you as much information tonight as I can on how to do that. So here's another example. This is actually the Active Rain site. So this is an example of an embed. So you've actually, the video appears on that site's blog, and then I'm able to post underneath the embed. I can put other links. So I can drive them back to my, like underneath this YouTube video, I might have, let me show you, I'm going to escape this. And then what I might type underneath that video is post all this, which takes them back to my YouTube channel, takes them to my meetup site, takes them to a loan site, takes them to wherever I want them to go. So so when I'm posting or doing embeds, I'm always putting stuff underneath them. So here's another example of an embed. That's the actual video. This is on a Tumblr site. Then here's another example that's back to Active Rain again. And then some examples. So everybody's got their own businesses. So like in real estate, what I'll do is cash for your house stuff, or sell your house quick, or investor mortgages. I compete in the arena because I run so many REIAs. I'm competing against other REIAs. A REIA is a real estate investor group, and I'll show you how I do that on the internet. And then there's we utilize YouTube when we're competing for different sites, because YouTube is the second largest browser on the internet. So and it's owned by Google. So when you can put your links to your website and stuff in below the YouTube, it majorly, you can do a lot of SEO with that. So here's an example, like then like Michigan RIA, we're 9 out of 10 when you do the search. And the top one's a paid ad, and all the other videos are from our post. And that's because of the keywords we're using in them, and then the embeds we're doing with them. Then like under national search terms, like a national real estate investor group, or national real estate investors association, will be on page 1 with that. And we're basically a Michigan group, but we can compete. So we're like the second and the third video here. I'm going to take you live on and do this. So now I'm working with some mortgage people. So for refinancing apartment building nationwide search term, we're #1 and #3 on our video, which then has on the video, you're going to have your phone number and you're going to have all your contact information. You're going to be talking about what you can do. So these are just like for one of the mortgage companies. I'm just trying to give you an idea what kind of terms you can take. A lot of these are very niche, like loans for bowling alleys, loans for, but we're #2, #1. So when you start looking at them, loans for gas stations, loans for golf courses, hotel, motel, loans for industrial buildings, loans for bridge loans for auto repair, so it's like we're able to knock off and get our YouTubes right up to the top. So like in the finance world, we generate a lot of leads by being able to do that. Yeah, sorry. And then here's one that's got an ad. I guess we're #1, #2. Then like for bread and breakfast, rehab financing for bread and breakfast. I'm just trying to give people a flavor of what you can do. Financing hard money lender for assisted living, rehab financing for commercial retail building, rehab. I think everybody gets the flavor. So I have a guy that does thumbnails for me. A thumbnail is this picture that's over the video. He's got diabetes and has trouble eyesight problems. So I'm waiting for his eyes to get better, or I'll have to find somebody to do the thumbnails. But you can see the last videos I did. But you can see all my video titles are pretty long. New to real estate investing. So real estate investing is a key word there. If you go down, you can see some of my keyword stuff deliberately, and I'll add words to them. So, and I do thumbnails on all of them. And you can see the different thumbnails. I'm just trying to give you a flavor of it. So when you start doing searches for like wholesaling groups or RIA groups or real estate seminars, whatever I want to come up on, that's what I'm focused on. So you can also repurpose some of your videos like by using them more than once. So like new to real estate investing, what's the best way? Here, let's just click on one. Here's how you're going to do it. You want to find the most see deals. So if you go down below on the video, show more, see how you can start to add in all the links below, and you can now, so you're able to majorly SEO what goes below. So we actually use videos with our map locations where we're able to SEO them and move them up in Google, because remember, if you can move your video to the #1 spot, what's below the video and the links, that's like having a website in the #1 spot. So you can move other stuff up that Google has by doing that.
Mark, how do you know what the keywords are for each industry?
So you can use your Google Analytics to do that, or let me give you some really simple ways to do it. Let me hit escape. We'll go live again, and we'll go to, we'll just actually go do a search. So you can I'll open up a new window. And then what I'm going to do is and ready, you can jump in here. I'm going to go to an incognito window. So if you don't know what that is, see where it says incognito up in the right-hand corner. Then I'm going to click on Google. Now I've got something that's not going to pick up other work that I've done in my computer. So now I'm going to start typing in what I'd want to come up for. So if I wanted to come up for real estate. So like for what do you want to come up for? Real estate syndication?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm the ESTA real estate. Okay, ready? Help me with the spelling. Syndication.
Okay, give me 1 second.
SYNDI.
Yeah,
there it is.
There we go.
It's there.
Okay, so what Google does, you'll notice it comes up and then you start to back off. So it starts showing you what the key search phrases are. So real estate syndication, you're going to have to look and see, what it is that comes up. And then if you go to the bottom of the page, it's going to show you the major key search phrases, what people people also ask, are real estate syndications worth it? There's at the bottom of the page, it's going to show you other search terms. So so if you were doing like a real estate broker, it starts to show you what the major key searches are. And so, like for me, when I'm doing it for a customer, like if I'm doing dumpster rental, you can see dumpster rental popped up right away. That's the key search phrase. But there's tools that you can do, and your Google Analytics will give it to you too. But you want to look at what your competitors are doing. And there's tools that you can go on and pull what the keywords are. Reddy, do you know the name of some of them? Like
yeah, I actually pasted a link in the chat. If you can go to the chat, you'll be able to find one tool. It's called keywordtooldominator.com, and they have a YouTube keyword tool there. Do you know, can you go to the chat?
Are you asking me to do that?
Yes, yes. I mean, or else just go and look for keyword tool dominator.
Right here.
Yeah, in Google, you can go for keyword tool dominator. Or else you can go to chat and see my text there. I put the URL in there.
And then a lot of times when you're doing a keyword, you're going to need to localize it. Like if you're going to need to add, if you're doing them in Houston or Texas or wherever you're doing them, you're going to want to add that behind your keyword in the video. And your keywords need to be in that title. Does that help you, Annie?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Reddy. Okay, so let me jump back up.
And this keyword tool that I was talking about, you could use asterisks, like let's say how to star and use any keyword. Like let's say you're looking for some best sandwich recipes or something, best star recipes, and it'll tell you like what all recipes people are looking for.
And you can also go into like real estate. You can see what starts to pop up underneath it, but real estate syndications, you can see right here. And then you can see what the other keywords are by just backing off of it. And so it starts to give you other keywords underneath it. And they're basically in the order. So let me jump back into the there we go. So not sure where we were in this whole thing. Let me jump ahead here. Back where we were.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I just have a quick question. I'm sorry, I came in a little late.
No, it's
Are we
okay.
able to get this like email?
I'll send, if you email me at the end of this, I'm going to leave my email up. I'll email you the PowerPoint. And if the video turns out okay, I'll put the video on the YouTube. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So like here's, let me back up. So like this is the title of one of the things I did. It said breaking news, new SBA rules, business funding for real estate business. So I'm loading it with more than one keyword in the title. So then what happens as a result of that, I end up for SBA rules for business funding in the number 1 and number 2 spot. And you can see the thumbnails bring attention. So thumbnails are really important if you can get somebody that can do a good thumbnail. If a place you can go buy thumbnails really cheap is a site called Fiverr, Fiverr, or SEO clerks. They're both .coms. You can go onto Fiverr and people will sell you thumbnails for, I think your total cost is like six something. you guys can feel free to interrupt me if you've got questions along the way. So I already went in earlier and showed you thumbnails. So here's some examples of thumbnails I've done. CPA, here's one, 3 different classes on multifamily on how they're determine the risk and rewards. But you can see a thumbnail really adds like a nice look to stuff. So if you can get somebody that's more of an artist type guy, the thumbnails will really attract people to your videos. So I'm going to go live, and what I'm going to do is show you a video, and then I'm going to show you how to put playlists in, add tags, and actually do things you need to do to a video. So when you've got a YouTube channel, you have like a control panel, and that's kind of what we're in right now. And you'll notice it says that these videos are live and public until you get up here. And this is an event we did like a week ago or something. And I deliberately didn't do anything to these. So I'm going to go in and hit the detail button. So again, here I put how to write a killer real estate offer to a purchase, get a free copy of our buyer favorable purchase agreement. So really the key words I'm looking for is buyer favorable purchase agreement. And then, real estate offer to purchase, that's a key word. And then I need to put my information in here. So what I'm going to probably do is put I would put in here another way to say purchase agreement would be a contract.
And one more tip about writing titles is like try to start the title with your keyword, with your primary keyword, and also try to repeat the same keyword or a variation of that keyword second time in the same title. Okay, so it shouldn't be like you're trying hard, but it should still flow naturally for a human reader.
Right.
At the same time, in the description, you can copy the title again as the beginning of the description, and again put some other description, and at the end of the description again repeat the title again. So that way, like you have lots of keywords in there, the same keywords repeated multiple times.
So then with my YouTubes, I'm going to have all my major links that I want to go back to. So when I go into the channel here, I'm just going to be able to copy and paste that. But I usually will put some content in here, but because of the time factor here, I'm not going to do that. So now that's in. Now I got to go up and save it as we go. And then I'm coming down the page, and now I need a thumbnail. So this is on a purchase agreement. So I just grabbed this before this because I'm not somebody that does thumbnails. So I just dropped a picture in. That's the thumbnail, which is, I will remove that later because I don't like it. Now I'm going to go to do the playlist. So what the playlist is different categories. So these are basically, my playlists consist of a lot of keywords. So Detroit Real Estate Investors Association, Michigan Real Estate Investors Association, National Real Estate Investors Association, beginner and new real estate investors because they fit, national real estate investor groups. This one doesn't help in the find, fix, and sell, except it's a purchase agreement, so I can put it there. Real estate investing for new investors, yes. A pick, I could put it as a Mark Boppin pick. Michigan Real Estate Investor Group, Michigan RIA, Michigan Investor Network. How to wholesale, yes. And then not a real estate developer, not commercial real estate, not donating real estate. So I'm kind of pretty much done with my playlist here. And what the playlist is going to do is it allows it allows me to actually get more juice to my video, because it's once people come in and they hit a playlist and they play it, YouTube gives a lot more power to playlists. So in other words, I've keyword stuffed my playlist so that I'm going to pop up under those search terms. Now I need to add tags to my video. So I'm going to go down here and hit more. And in this case, here's my tags, which has got to do with those same bunch of keywords, and I'm just going to drop them all in at one time. So if I've got a video that's already out there and it only allows you to put 500 keywords or 500 characters in here, so I've got 497. So now I'm going to save that. So now I've got tags in there that get picked up when they're doing the searches also. So am I going too fast, or am I confusing anybody? Yell at me if I am. So now we've got that one up. It's set to go. Now, if I'm doing like real estate syndications, and I'm doing a lot of videos on real estate syndication, I can go down into one of my old videos here that I've already done. I can go down and show more. And then what I can do is I can go down and look at the tags where I use there. If I like those tags, I can hit here and copy all those tags and then take those tags up to the video I'm currently doing. Saves a lot of work. So, and the one thing that's great about YouTube is if you're confused, just do a search on YouTube on how to do something and you'll get the answer. So, the main way that Reddy and I are able to have all of our videos moved to the top is we use embeds, and how I showed you how to put an embed into like Tumblr and Facebook, and we have software that does it for Twitter in a major way. And then we also use about 600 high domain ranking sites that we put our embeds into. So we can actually push a video right up to the top. And then we have some software that we use that we put 3 major keywords into it that push that video up. So and then I also join tons of Facebook groups, because then if I'm doing an educational video, I can post that video right into that group. And if it's like a real estate group and I represent a dumpster company, I can post the dumpster company video in there too. So, and if you're doing something where you're promoting like your syndication, Nate, you can go into all your Facebook groups and start, posting your videos. And if you want to talk to me privately about that, I can show you how you can do it in a massive scale. We're actually able to post and get in front of about 5 million real estate investors in one day. So, I'm kind of getting through. No questions from anybody?
I have a quick question. I'm sorry. How do I reach you outside of the chat? I mean, outside of the training?
I'm gonna, Reddy, can you put my phone number into the chat? And can you
Yeah,
put
sure.
my email into the chat? And then
Yes.
if you put your email addresses into the chat, then I'll email you everything tomorrow, so that you've got it.
And Don says, if you can do one-on-one training, please call me. So,
And if you're interested in us doing videos for you, what we'll do is we'll build 10 videos the first month, and then 5 videos each month after. If you want to record your own videos, that's fine too. But we can also do, my whole objective is to get you in front of whatever keywords you want to be found under, and then show you how we can also use those videos to help boost your sites or your map locations. And then we do the backlink building, and we syndicate the social media embeds, and we'll help you with all the optimizing and tags and stuff. So we usually do it for 500 a month, and the setup's 500. If any real estate people want to do this, and you want to do it, get with us this week, we'll do it for $295 a month and $100 setup. When I started doing internet marketing in 2005, I took on clients that I only charged $150 a month for, and that's those same clients still pay today $150 a month, and my new clients are paying like $559 a month for the same stuff I'm doing for them, because once I lock into a customer, I don't ever raise it. But if you look at the long-term effect of the money, it's an incredible deal. So